What is going on, everybody? It is Dylan with Astrodfs bringing you a brand new video. Today's video, I'm doing the first look at the main slate for week 5 for the Millie Maker. Millie Maker Cash, whatever you want to say, just doing the first look basically on all the prices and some of the matchups, some of the injury stuff like that. We're just going to run down position by position, see prices, see opportunities, stuff like that, and just talk about what stands out. So, quarterbacks this week, we get 2 above 8K. Josh Allen against Pittsburgh, which is going to be interesting, and then Jalen Hurts against Arizona. Both those seem like pretty good matchups in my opinion. Then you get Kyler against Philly at 7,400. It's not looking the greatest. Herbert against Cleveland, 7,100. Not looking the greatest. Matt Stafford against Dallas, which actually does look good. If Matt Stafford could find another target than Cooper Kupp. Kirk Cousins to me right now stands out as the price, 6,300 against the Bears secondary. That one really stands out to me. 2 already announced out. Dak is still questionable. It sounds like he's probably going to be out though. Jared Goff against New England, which Jared Goff proves he could just score points with whoever's there. Tom Brady at 6K against Atlanta. That's an interesting one. Ryan Tannehill, 5,800 against Washington. It's a good matchup. Same thing for Carson Wentz. Both those guys have good matchups. 5,600, Jacoby Brissett. Don't love that. Trevor Lawrence against Houston at 5,600 as well. I like that matchup. Geno Smith against New Orleans, not looking pretty there. Jameis, if he plays, 5,500. If not, Andy Dalton, 5,200 against Seattle, who just got lit up by Detroit. Teddy Bridgewater against the Jets at 5,400. I don't really like that. I like the Jets secondary more than most. Mariota against Tampa Bay is not good. Jimmy Garoppolo against Carolina is Cooper Rush against the Rams, not good. Justin Fields against Minnesota, not good. Zach Wilson against Miami at 5,300, I think is a good GPP play. Mac Jones, if he plays against Detroit, I still don't trust it. And then you get Kenny Pickett against Buffalo in his first official start. That's not going to be pretty. 3 running backs above 8K. Christian McCaffrey against San Fran does not seem like a good matchup. Derrick Henry against Washington seems like it could be. Nick Chubb against the Chargers. Chargers run game has not been pretty at all lately. Nick Chubb at 8K, I like that. Eckler against Cleveland, 7,800. They've been using him a lot more. Dalvin Cook, if they get him involved at 7,300, very good price. DeAndre Swift, Jamal Williams, bad matchup against New England. Leonard Fournette, good matchup against Atlanta, 6,900. Kamara, if he plays, 6,600, I think is a good price. If not, you get Ingram at a 5,400 against Seattle, and without Latavius Murray, who just got picked up by Denver. Najee Harris, 6,500 against Buffalo, bad matchup. Talked about Jamal Williams. Miles Sanders, 6,500 against Arizona. I don't think that's a bad price point, a good matchup. James Robinson, 6,300 against Houston. It's a good matchup. James Conner, 63 against Philly. It's not the greatest. Pierce against Jacksonville, 6,200. I think that's a pretty good price. Devin Singletary against Pittsburgh, 61. Don't really trust the usage there. Kareem Hunt, backup for Chubb, 6K. It's not bad. Khalil Herbert, 5,900. If Montgomery's out, I like that price. Gibson, 5,900 against Tennessee. Got to watch the Brian Robinson news. We might finally get to see him. Zeke Pollard going against the Rams. Don't love it. Damian Harris, 5,600. Stevenson, 5,500 against Detroit. I think you can go either one. That's a pretty good matchup. Darrell Henderson, Cam Akers, 56, 55 against Dallas. I really don't trust that. It seems like they're trying to get both of them involved. Jeff Wilson, 55 against Carolina. Do like that. Breece Hall, 54 against Miami. Don't really love that. Rashard Penny, 53. Don't love that at all. Chase Edmonds, 52 against the Jets. Isn't bad. ETN, 5,100 if you want off Robinson. Other than that, I'm not seeing any names that really stand out as potential plays. Tyler Algier, 4,700 against Tampa Bay. Might get those first team reps. Have to keep an eye on that. Let's go to wide receivers. Cooper Kupp, 9,600. Justin Jefferson, 8,900. Both have good matchups. I don't care what you see of this Dallas and Chicago. Both of them have great matchups. Diggs against Pittsburgh, good matchup there. Tyreek Hill against the Jets. It's clear you can play Tyreek Hill against anybody. Deebo Samuel, 7,700 is a good price point for him against Carolina. Amon-Ra, 76 against New England. I don't know about that one. A.J. Brown, 75 against Arizona. Arizona's secondary is playing better. I still like it, though. Marquise Brown, 72 against Philly. I don't really like that. Mike Williams, 7,100 against Cleveland. I don't love that. CD against the Rams. Would have to look deeper into that matchup, but as of right now, I like that. Mike Evans against Atlanta, 6,900. I do like that matchup. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. I would have to look at that matchup, but 6,800 against New Orleans. Don't know if I entirely love it yet. Jalen Waddle, 67 against the Jets. I think, yet again, that's someone you could play. Keenan Allen, just have to watch the injury news there. Christian Kirk against Houston is a good matchup. Gabe Davis against Pittsburgh is a good matchup. Adam Thielen against Bears is a good matchup. McLaurin against Tennessee is a good matchup. The prices are really good here, too. Deontay Johnson, 61 against Buffalo, no. Brandon Cooks against Jacksonville, I think that's playable. Amari Cooper against Chargers, if J.C. Jackson is still out, which I imagine he is. 6,000 is a good price point for Amari Cooper. Devontae Smith, 6K doesn't interest me. Chris Godwin, 59 does interest me. Drake London, 59 against Tampa Bay, I don't really like right now. Michael Thomas, if he plays, I like. Curtis Samuel down there at 5,800 with Dotson out, I do like. Chris Olave, 57, I definitely do like. Tyler Lockett's 56, so 56 compared to DK 68, it's a good pay down there for Seattle receiver. Just have to look up of who's playing Marshawn Lattimore, because even though Justin Jefferson got yards, Marshawn Lattimore seems really, really good this year. Julio, if he plays 5,500, I need more volume out of him. Brandon Ayuk. I like his price. That's pretty much it. Allen Robinson, same thing. I like his price. That's pretty much it. Garrett Wilson, good matchup. Robert Woods against Washington. Treylon Burks seems like he's out from what I hear. So Robert Woods, 5,200, I think is good if Tennessee finally decides to start throwing the ball more. DJ Moore against San Fran, no. Palmer against Cleveland, if Allen's in, no. Keep going down. Darnell Mooney, 5K against Minnesota, I don't mind. Elijah Moore, 5K against Miami, I like. Michael Gallup at 5K against the Rams, I think his matchup's going to be good. Keep going down. Russell Gage has got a pretty good price drop, depending on who's playing and who's not for Tampa Bay. Jacoby Myers, Devontae Parker, pretty good prices against Detroit there. Just have to see who's playing quarterback. I mentioned Burks is probably going to be out. Dotson is out from what I hear. Pickens, Claypool, the price is the only thing that interests me there. Jarvis Landry at 4,300. If Michael Thomas is out against Seattle, it's a pretty good matchup. I think he might be lined up against Wooten, though, and I don't like that. Marvin Jones, 4,200. I like that. KJ Osborne, I'll probably see. Kyler Gordon, 4,200. That's a steal. Nico Collins down there at 4,100. Keep going down. Skowronek, 4K. Kyle Phillips, 3,900. That's a pretty good price point for him. Keep going down. Not a lot down here at all that I see. Shakir maybe 3,200 with Crowder out against Pittsburgh. That's really all I could see as far as wide receivers. Tight ends, I already looked at tight ends. No Mark Andrews, no Travis Kelce, so the ownership is going to be fun. George Kittle against Carolina. TJ Hawkinson against New England. I do like that matchup for him. They might have their weapons back in, so that might change. Zach Ertz against Philly, 4,800. I mean, that's what you want right there. Dallas got it at 4,700 against Arizona. Kyle Pitts, 4,400 against Tampa Bay. I want them to use him more than once a game. Tyler Higbee against Dallas, good matchup. Gets a lot of volume clearly. Gerald Everett, 4,200 against Cleveland. That might be a little rough. Fairmouth against Buffalo, no. Njoku against Chargers might be a yes to me. Conklin getting some targets, 3,700. I like that. Dawson Knox down to 3,600. Price is good. Decent matchup. Gesicki against the Jets. I don't like that. Watch the injury news for Tampa Bay. Whatever Tampa Bay tight end seems to be one. Whether it's Brait, who I think has a concussion is what they're saying. So I would look at Cade Otton as a play. Dalton Schultz against the Rams. Don't love that. Will Disley, no. Irv Smith, yes. Logan Thomas, yes. Evan Ingram, yes. Cole Kmet, first price, yes. Juwan Johnson, 3K, yes. Hunter Henry, 29, yes. I like that. Austin Hooper, 2,800, yes, but I wouldn't trust it in any sort of cash at all. Rudolph, like I said, watch the injury news with Brait. I'd say that's it that I could see off the top of my hand. Defenses, Bills, Bucks, 49ers. We'll just go cheap. Cardinals against Philly, no. Falcons against Tampa Bay, no. Bears against Minnesota, no. Texans against Jacksonville, maybe. Steelers against Buffalo, no. Cowboys against Rams, possibly yes. Seattle against New Orleans, possibly yes. Jets against Miami, yes. Definitely yes. Washington against Tennessee, probably not. Detroit against New England, no. Patriots against Detroit. Sorry, no. And that is just above my pay that I like to do for defenses. So that's first look, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys like these videos, please like and subscribe. If you guys are interested in joining us, we had a really good week 4. Hoping to roll that out to week 5. If you guys are interested, the link for our Discord will be in the description where it shows how to join us and what you get out of it. So if you guys are interested in that, click the link, will be in the description. So hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next one.